So
1931, I
19.
was born in Hamburg, Germany,
Awesome.
to a wonderful couple. My father was a physician, and my mother was just a wonderful homemaker. Very difficult for me to join the rest of the children with whom I played sporadically because the father of one of the children came to visit with my father. uh, he said that it's going to be not possible for your daughter to play with my son. I don't want to say this, he said. I don't feel it, but this is the way things are now that Jewish children um, in this particular suburb were not welcome to play with the other children who were not Jewish.
Marion, you want to come over?
Sure.
Sit down. Okay. And she was wearing a beautiful dress. I remember it very distinctly, with a velvet collar.
No, just velvet, no collar. The style in those days
Sit down, Marion,
was
so he can hear you.
it was wired and it went way down
Very, very
with a
low
wire, way
cut. It was
down.
very low cut.
Very, and I had
Sit
that
down.
on.
Sit down. Yeah, that was a good. That was your
So
own dress.
thank goodness for that green dress.
That's right. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been interested in it. But it was very,
Without the
very
dress,
enticing.
nothing.
Very enticing dress. When you came from the United States, you were dressed differently than the kids.
Oh my God! I was wearing boots, leather boots, nice, very.
Very good leather.
I mean, very good leather. Not what you think was a boot, but like even formed to your.
They were brown.
Well, you know, I was terrible.
Well, you were a refugee.
I was a refugee.
Did you?
The little that I remember of leaving Hamburg is that the three of us, my parents and I, stayed overnight, or more than overnight, I don't know, at my grandparents' house, and as we were leaving, my grandmother had knitted for me a pair of either gloves or mittens, which she had knitted overnight, the night before we left. I remember it so well, and I don't really know exactly what the memory was, except for the gloves. The gloves, I think, is a metaphor for something else, which I can't say what it was.
Your past life, maybe your past.
What?
Your life in Germany. It was a metaphor for the life that you're leaving in Germany.
Well, could you talk louder?
How did that
I had a little suitcase with my toys and my doll. The doll was on top of the suitcase. So when we were taken off the train, we were examined, everything that we had and everything that we wore, and I had my little toy suitcase. And when the inspector came to look at my suitcase, he opened it up, and saw not only toys, but on top of the toys was my father's iron cross in my toy suitcase. And when they opened it up and inspected it, they saw that it was the Iron Cross, and what the Iron Cross stood for in World War One was heroism, which is what my father was for Germany, a hero. So I think because of my mother's brilliance in putting the Iron Cross in my suitcase, made it possible for them to leave Germany and go to the United States.